All right, start that back up.
The renegade row?
Yeah.
All over?
No, halfway through. Where you started talking about the wrist problems.
Okay. So some of them have wrist problems. So that's all you need to show them, is that there's a variation they can do. So I showed you with both hands. This is both hands. Wrists are on top of these dumbbells. That can be a little tricky for some of them, okay? So get one of them out of there if they got a wrist issue. Now, this palm is on the floor, and my wrist isn't a problem anymore. I pull through, and I just switch. So I'm using one dumbbell and basically doing the same movement right here, okay? And again, going to the knees is another option there. So there's your modifications on the Renegade row. Station number 4, we're going to a kettlebell skull crusher press on the ball. So I grab my ball right here. I don't have a kettlebell. I'm going to show you this with the dumbbell right here, okay? So skull crusher press, I get my shoulder blades on my ball. That's how I start the move. Then I get the weight up overhead right here. And I'm going to hinge at the elbow joint. So nothing should really move except the elbow joint. Comes over the head. This will be a dumbbell, so your elbows be out a little bit wider. And then you come back to the top right here, okay? So, their elbows may try to flare. You'll see some of this action right here with the elbows flaring, or you'll see some of this where they're coming down to a chest press. The elbows should not move. When they come to the top, I want them right here and coming back. So that's your first thing that you want to tell them, is I'm just hinging at the elbows. Nothing else is moving. The elbows are staying stationary. I'm just bending back and forth right here, getting the triceps, feeling that burn through the back of the arms, okay? The second thing that I want to tell them is that I'm not starting from a totally perpendicular position right here, okay? So I'm not straight up and overhead. If I get just a little bit of an angle back, now I'm feeling that weight even at the top of the movement. So, no tension here, tension right here. So that's where I want to start and end the movement. Right there, elbows don't move, and I'm up to the top, but I don't come to that fully extended position at the top, okay? I keep that straight angle right there. And that's going to keep tension on the triceps throughout the move. Okay? And then we should have one move left here, active rest. You can do your low squat fist pedal or a tabletop hold. So low squat fist pedal. I know this is a lot of stuff, man, but we'll just take it as we go. So low squat fist pedal down, pedal the fist right here, okay? Just like it sounds like, nothing to it. So staying low and getting your fist going. So that's option number 1. And then if they want to try option number 2 is a tabletop hold. So tabletop hold, this one's kind of new. We're going to come up. They won't know what you're talking about because I haven't really done this move in class before. This is a tabletop right here, okay? So my knees are bent and my arms are straight right here. So what I'm trying to accomplish in this move is not hips down here. There's no tension right here. I can hold this all day long. Hips at the top, if I'm squeezing my hips up and fighting for inches and millimeters out of these hips right here, this is where all the tension comes in. My triceps are already engaged and on fire back here. Okay, so I like having my fingers facing forward towards my feet. Some of them, again, wrist issues, you can tell them if you need to rotate out, that's okay. I'm not going to yell at you. Everything's going to be alright. So if they need to rotate and they're more comfortable here, that's alright. But if they're asking you, where would you like to see them? Fingers facing forward, and then make adjustments as needed, okay? So we're holding this position, and then someone will be like, that's not very hard, and it's probably because their hips are here. Tell them to get their hips back up here, and then if it's still not getting enough, add a little leg raise right here. Hold this for a 3 count or so. 1, 2, 3, come back down. 1, 2, 3, come back down, okay? But I want those hips up high. If they start adding those leg raises, this will start to happen right here. It takes everything out of this. Hips up high, squeezing, glutes are working, hamstrings are working, triceps are working, shoulders are working. Everything is engaged in this position, okay? Want that flat position up at the top. So, I think that covers it, man. So you can go back through this video and look at it a couple times. I know we talked about you doing Tabata and maybe stations, or just doing the timing for the stations, but I thought I'd give you everything and see what you're comfortable doing on Monday. So, hope you're having a good weekend, man. I will talk to you later.